Hello everyone! So today I wanted to talk about something that we sometimes struggle as a photos. I believe also this happens for the leads. I'm sure they will have their struggles. But today we're gonna focus and specify only on like the things that I feel that we struggle as a photo. I have my list. The first one that I would say when the leads are squeezing the hands too hard, like strong, when they're using force as a point of connection. It can get very messy. It's uncomfortable. Like I feel it almost hurts, right? And I'm sure that might happen also for the follows with the leads. Maybe when sometimes we squeeze the hands too strong. A tip for that I would say is very useful to not get confused with connection is I'm gonna keep this alignment from my elbow, my wrist, through my hands and my fingers, and I want to keep like this figure of a small, like a cup, but turn around like that, so it's always easier to connect, right? So we don't want to squeeze or close, we just want to keep that connection. And I always think that is the best to connect from our back, because we're not relying or leaving all the way to the lead either, right? Or something that I do, I try to be patient depending on how is the lead. You can feel the energy, right? Sometimes I would also like squeeze a little bit my hand, or say a little bit softer, please. And they're like, oh, okay. Or some of them, they're just like, go harder, disaster. Anyways, second struggle, I would say sweaty lead. When our leads are so sweaty. I mean, I would say I'm the sweatiest one. I'm always like dripping in sweat because I dance. But I try to, before my other dance, when I know I'm like disgusting, I try to use a small towel or paper towels, regular towels, anything that might work. But I feel like sometimes for the leads, I don't know what happens, but it's so hard. It's sometimes I had experience where I could feel the drops of sweat on my body, and it's like, what to do, right? So I would say that's something important to take care, right? If you're a person that doesn't sweat a lot, fine, you're like so lucky. But if you're like me, that you sweat so much, plus you dance a lot, I think maybe our best option will be bring a towel or a lot of paper towels with us, so we can have that. Actually, something that I discovered a few months ago, I have a mini fan that is so good. I got it in Amazon, and to be honest, it was a little pricey, but I think it's worth it. It's like really strong. Sometimes when I'm in the socials and I'm wearing makeup, I don't want to use the towel because then I feel like, oh, everything goes away and I can't see because I don't have my mirror right away. So I stop for like 10 seconds and I put the fan over my face, and all of a sudden it feels a little better. Okay, struggle number 3. When our lead is dancing too close or a little bit too touchy, right? Salsa, Latin dances, being close to our partner is part of it, right? But I believe that there is a difference between being close and still have some space, that literally just getting close and feel like your partner is right here, right? Or sometimes, I don't know, everyone is different. Something that sometimes I feel uncomfortable is when instead of like just tapping, right? There's some things that you can lead, and that usually with just small taps. But I feel like boom, the whole hand. So it can be a little bit uncomfortable in those moments. When I have that, I shake it around just a little bit and I smile, so they don't feel like I'm being, I don't know, mean, but at the same time, it's something that makes me a little uncomfortable, so I would like to have some space.
Unless it's somebody I like, then I'm gonna get super close. I'm just kidding. Like, just a little bit, right? Just a little bit.
Okay, fourth struggle, bad smells. Maybe here, or bad breath, or like any kind of bad smell. I feel like it's difficult. I mean, I understand we sweat a lot, we're dancing, we're humans, we all smell.
Whoever doesn't smell is lying. We all smell.
But it's how we take care of our smells. We know ourselves, right? So we should, I think, be careful, and it shows a lot of respect. I feel like smelling good shows a lot of respect for ourselves, and also towards the other person, and towards community in general, right? Because if we have somebody new that comes in for the first time and that sees that people is all sweaty, they don't take care of themselves, they might just not like what they're seeing, and plus they're not in love with salsa yet. They're beginners, they're just starting to get into the world. So yes, my recommendation will be just bring small like perfumes or sprays that are not so strong, because sometimes when we're sweating we put perfume that is strong, it can go worse. But if you bring, yeah, something like that, if you have a bag, you can bring, this is like my safety, not my safety, but like my go-to kit.
I have toothpaste, hand cream, a little bit of makeup to retouch. I have some body spray, deodorant, everything in like hair ties, mini version. And
like you say, it's my life. So
an idea, I drop it, I leave it there. Ustedes ven qué hacen con ello.
y la última, the last one, it's when sometimes our knees get too excited and then start giving us
100 turn patterns, crazy arm tricks and arm this and arm that and dips and flips and everything, and it's like, I think this is a little bit too much.
I mean, sometimes it depends, right? I do love it, like crazy partner work and all of these things, if I feel like I have a good connection with my partner. But who knows, maybe my partner is feeling like we're having the time of our lives and that we're connecting amazingly, but then in my head it's like no, and then his head is something different, right? So it can be something like that. But I would say it's always better to start with something easy, to connect and get to know your partner. Everyone is different, everyone's connection is different. So I think the first step is to like get to know your partner at least for 30 seconds, and then little by little try out some different patterns that are gonna accommodate and make your dance more enjoyable. Because I feel like at the end, all of these things that maybe we don't like about when we social dance, it's not really like, oh, because we hate this and we hate that. No, it's more like these things make our dance experience less enjoyable. So if we take care or we do our best to suggest other people or to like, I don't know, help in some way, I think we make our experience more enjoyable. And I think that's the whole point of dancing and social dancing, right? So that's it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.